So in this project, the brief was to convert an existing model to a different use. So in order to do that, we were going to have to convert something that was vacuum cast into an injection molded component. In this case, it's a model of anatomy of the throat, and we had CAD of the original airway that we then started to build upon. This took a couple of iterations. We built it up as it was, as the airway was, and we then had highlighted the specific interface components for the user, or the areas. We modeled them as best we could in the unit, and that gave us a set of drawings that we got printed. We then made silicone molds of those 3D prints and ran some tests to determine whether we were getting the positioning right and whether we were getting the depth and the feedback for the user correct. So we advanced that through changes to the model itself, trying out different things, thinning it out, thickening it up in the model, in the physical model. We then took that data from that, brought that back into the CAD and remodeled the CAD using the feedback that we got from the earlier version. This then gave us another set of 3D prints, which we then again modeled up. This gave us a much more accurate and a much more realistic model than the earlier version. And what we then did, we were happy with the feedback that this gave. There were some technical issues that we resolved. So in this case, it was slipping out, so we incorporated a clip feature. Again, we added that to the physical model. And once we were happy with that, we then again converted it back to CAD. At that point then, once we have a functional model that's working within the context that we have been able to produce here, which is through the silicone molding system, we sent that CAD to the injection molding. We then got feedback from them about what they could and couldn't do, the technical details of how they would approach the molding of that component, and we, going off their feedback, adjusted the model to ensure that all of the criteria that they needed were met, fought with them over some critical features that we needed to have that they then managed to produce, and we have now been left then with an injection molded part which gives the feedback that the user needs and in the quantity and quality that the customer requires.